Strike to try to get the 7.41. Kanoa grabs the rail, lunges into the first section. It's staying wide open.
Wow.
Igarashi stands tall for the exit and lets some of the emotion out with
1, 2, Portuguese, Japanese, Spanish, English. 4. 4カ国語を喋ります。My name is Kanoa Igarashi, and I'm from Huntington Beach, California. I was born and raised in California, but my parents are Japanese, so I speak Japanese at home. You know, that kind of spirit that my parents had kind of runs through me, and knowing what they've sacrificed for me, for them to move from Japan to California, that's what creates me and the person who I am today.そうですね、日本語も喋ることで I also speak English, também hablo espanhol e também falo português. São as minhas 4 línguas. You know, like the first thing that I wake up in the morning is like, okay, how can I be a better athlete today? How can I get closer to my goal of becoming a world champion? Yeah, training and being in the gym for me, it's my second home. I feel like I'm always constantly evolving. What I thought working hard was a year ago, I look at it now and be like, oh, that wasn't working hard. Like, this is working hard now, you know?
And the 20-year-old really starting to load up. There's a beautiful hit, plenty of spray coming off the tail.
I hate that term of like off-season and pre-season and you know all that kind of stuff. I feel like we're in season all year. We're not competing, we're training to get better. I think my competitive strengths are just the will to win. You know, I feel like the day that you kind of look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself you have no more weaknesses is the day that you're not a competitor anymore. I can't wait to fix as many things as I can and peak one day in a few years. There's not one wave on tour where I can say that I can drop a 9 or a 10 whenever I want. Until I can say that, I can't say that I'm comfortable at any location. Like always keeps people on their toes when they're watching. That that's like at least that's the surfing that I like to watch, and that's like the surfing that I'd like to translate myself into. For me now, it's like everything I do is towards a world title.
And Julian is looking for an 8.37, but here's what happened on that last one.
Whoa! Oh, he matched it right out of the gates and actually got a better second turn and a better third. I mean, feels like this is the best wave of the heat. I mean, look at that wave. That thing just kept bending at him. You know, even with the fall at the end.
Coming off, coming into South Africa in good form.
watching waves out the back, and it's Kanoa Igarashi's turn, representing Japan. Going for a solid vertical blast out the back. Really leaning into that body torque, change up off the top. Burning some speed down the line, and jams it hard off the lip. Another quick snap right into a bottom turn. Beautiful flow through the floater, and a quick one off the coping again. Fin throw reverse for Igarashi. He was in Brazil, and he was runner-up to beat Durbridge that season in that event. As we watch Kanoa Igarashi lock in, a gem of a wave at Karamas. Big float. Winding up a layback carve. Igarashi swinging for the lift. Crushes it in the pocket, back off the coping, and stomps it.
And here we go, Kanoa Igarashi also getting into the mix on that set wave as well.
Hit the lip, drives off the bottom. I love the way he loads up his turns and holds. Oh, whoa, a little bit of shuffling of the feet. Didn't miss anything there though. It was at the bottom the shuffling happened, and by the time he was at the top of the wave, he was back to perfect positioning and waiting for this one to stand up, picking the speed line, drives down, something big's going to happen, floats off the lip. Is he getting around this section? Is he going to find more? He sure is, and one last floater on the inside.
You just paddle, one stroke is like 10 on a shortboard. You ride a 1 foot wave and a 10 foot wave and it feels the same, you know?
Love that. And love this. Kanoa Igarashi chasing down the lead now. Needs a 3.56 to get in front. Couple of big turns on the outside already. Wave cooperating. And Igarashi, he's answering those sections with some big hard turns. Rolling through to the inside. There's that speed Barton Lynch was talking about, accelerating through that last manoeuvre.
Oh, that wave was just beautiful. The work off the bottom, the hold in the bottom turn, the length that he was drawing those bottom turns, and then the tightness out of the top. Absolutely beautiful surfing. Obviously getting the score, obviously going into the lead, and going to have 2 rides, in my opinion, better than Pedersen, Chrysantos, and Pedersen's going to have some work to do.
Yeah, Wade Carmichael, like I said, final here, 3rd place finish in 2017. We'll see if he makes the finals again. Watching live action here, Kanoa Igarashi, enjoying his best year on the championship tour, and he's doing damage on the qualifying series as well. Wow. As well as just punishing this sunset wave. You know what? Had to throw away the finish, but those carves, Pete.
Unbelievable, and that's the wave that you were talking about, Poncho.
To prepare team strategies and get ready to compete for a spot in the final. Igarashi in motion. 2-time U.S. Open champ, representing Japan, growing up in Huntington Beach, California. Love that commitment out the back to blow the tail high to the sky. Rosie now into the barrel.
Deep on this one, disappears. Riding that foam ball so well.
Back out in front, there's that beautiful, powerful carve. Wow, that was risky. Bottom was really changing quickly, and he recovered in the flats right into a big blowtail. Chucks the fins again. Couple of big risky moves for Kanoa. Now pulls in super deep. Let's see him now perform something massive on the finish. Big tail high whip. Plenty of extension, and I love how he didn't have to reverse it. He had so much control to pull around forward. That was fun to watch.
That was incredible. I mean, knowing an 8.67, that's the number that he needed on that ride. Kanoa just throwing everything at that wave.
He saw his buddy Barron do it earlier. He goes, you know what, we're just going to keep this kind of a local affair. He dropped another big score. But watch out, Kanoa Igarashi grabs his rail, in danger, comes out with the spit. So the training already looking like it's paying off. Kanoa Igarashi says he is possessed by a dream. Preparation is done. It's time to lock in. It looks like he's locked that one up,
Wow.
Rosie.
Red Bull jet ski. Kanoa, another beautiful wave this afternoon. Way overhead, double overhead, and a beautiful carve off the top. Makes his way through a warbly section, presses on the tail there. Comes around the corner again, pulls into the barrel, no problem for Igarashi. Completes the barrel, exclamation mark at the end of the ride. Well done.
Almost looked like he hesitated, but up and riding.
Kanoa Igarashi, huge gaff, throwing tons of spray. Fades the bottom turn and into another frothy gash. This one a little late to the lip, and the convergence of water is going to make some difficult water, but Kanoa Igarashi, solid stance and goes complete on that. He battled for that finish.
The look in his eyes right there, I mean, that was exceptional to make it out of that last move.
Yeah, that was a great performance, and what an amazing moment for him. And here he is again.
Oh, dynamic opening turn, just digs that rail in. Powerful bottom to top turn combination. And a great bowl opening up in front of him. The wave of the heat for Kanoa Igarashi. And now setting up for this finishing section. Goes powerful on the tail. Is he going to ride out? Makes it out smooth. And really just showing that confidence of the yellow jersey.
The silver medalist in the Olympic Games is now setting up a potential strike to try to get the 7.41. Kanoa grabs the rail, lunges into the first section. It's staying wide open.
Wow.
Igarashi stands tall for the exit. and let some of the emotion out with 2 minutes to go.